Hey Pisces, thanks for reaching out for your weekly, or thanks for checking out your weekly forecast for December 12th through the 19th. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We do have a full moon in Gemini occurring on the 19th. You guys, Pisces, water signs in general, but Pisces and Cancer are especially usually influenced or affected by moon energy. So we'll see what might be coming up for the Pisces collective and how these energies might be pulling on you guys or influencing what may be happening in the week ahead, as well as any other messages that Spirit has for the Pisces collective. One more shuffle here. Actually, one more. That didn't feel right. I don't have a set amount of times I shuffle. I just shuffle until the deck feels ready, until it feels like these are the cards. So we'll see what we have coming up here. The first card that we have coming up is the Five of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to tell you something, guys. One thing that I've noticed is that the readings this week seem to be coming into what the different signs are going to be releasing, or what they need to be focusing on to get through the coming energy. Five of Pentacles can have a lot to do in terms of fears or worries about our income or the future. It can be like wanting to be self-employed but not being sure if this is the right time. So there could be insecurities around money. A lot of you have heard me say that the Five of Pentacles comes up as like the Wizard of Oz card, where we're kind of out there in the unknown trying to find our way, and we find soul family along the way. We find people that have our back, people who are in our life for the right reasons, and who help us through this journey or this path. Traditionally speaking, these are all aspects of the Five of Pentacles, but another traditional aspect of the Five of Pentacles that a lot of people are used to hearing is like being shut out, being left out in the cold, or shutting somebody out, or leaving somebody out in the cold. And because we're coming into the full moon energy, I feel that what a lot of the Pisces collective is going to be releasing during the time of the full moon is fear of rejection, and any kind of rejection that you've experienced in the past, where you're not holding on to the energy anymore. It's not going to be affecting you anymore. It's not going to be bothering you anymore. You're coming into this energy of like, it's not going to have power over you. And you're ready to go out there and to find your tribe, to find your people. Sometimes that's what's blocking us, is the fear of rejection. We're afraid to put ourselves out there. And there's been this ongoing message for Pisces for a long time in the weekly forecast, where a lot of you have been getting feistier, or you've been really tired of like fitting into somebody else's life, or like adapting to them and meshing with them. And you're like, well, what about me? And what about what I want to do? And what about what's interesting for me? You know, what about what I want to talk about? What about the activities that I want to be doing? And so fear of rejection might have been the things that have kept a lot of you back. And now you're overcoming that, right? You're getting rid of that fear, and you're ready to go out there into the unknown in this full moon energy. Some of you have been held back in your like career or in your self-employment because you've been afraid of failing or people not liking you, and you're overcoming this. Okay, now your next card here, I apologize for the background noise. I've rescued a very large dog, a horse dog, and you'll be hearing him. He's pretty attached to me no matter what he's doing, so there may be some background noise. Please don't bump the camera, baby. Please don't bump the camera. Okay, so we have Seven of Swords coming up here. Seven of Swords can be where some of you are casting somebody out because you realized or you saw that they were lying to you. There may be a truth being revealed where you're like, this person came in and they were talking a good game. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be romantic for some of you. For some of you, it could be like a business partner or somebody that you've been collaborating with. It could even be a friend, right? Like somebody who came in and has been acting like, you know, they have your back and they're going to be there for you and they're going to be helping you. Or, you know, they're the answer to your prayer. And you start to find these truths and you're like, nope. I don't want to deal with this person. But let me tell you, for some of you, it's a coworker that you find out has been playing dirty or trying to sabotage you. And some of you have heard me say with the Seven of Swords in a work situation, have things in writing, because you might have someone who's jealous of you and who's trying to make you look bad or mess you up because they feel threatened by you, right? But this is what I love, and this is what makes me really happy. I feel like with this Seven of Swords following the Five of Pentacles after this message of releasing the fear of rejection, in the past, when things like this happened to you, Pisces, a lot of you would be very hurt. You would be very hurt. You would be like, what's wrong with me? Why did this person do this? How come they don't appreciate me? How come they don't love me? How come they don't think I'm good enough? What do I have to do to prove myself? You're not going to feel that way about the situation. You're not going to feel embarrassed. You're not going to feel ashamed. You're not going to feel rejected. You're going to be like, how dare this person? Shame on them, right? The fault and the blame is on them. It's not on me. There's nothing wrong with me. Shame on this person for behaving this way. So you're not internalizing it. You're not taking it as an insult, or you're not letting it hurt your feelings. But you're coming into this energy of saying, you know what, you don't get to have a place in my life. I'm not going to be entertaining this kind of behavior. I'm not going to be sweeping it under the rug. And I see through you. And some of you Pisces, where typically you wouldn't call somebody out, you're calling this person out. Some of you have heard me say in the past with Seven of Swords, you could be dealing in a work situation where someone gives you an assignment and on purpose, they tell you to do it the wrong way, or they give you the wrong information, or they're training you and they on purpose leave something out, or they give you they give you wrong information. And you might feel I don't know if that's right, but you're okay, well, I'm just going to trust them. I've said this in the past. Send an email. Hey, thanks for training me today. Per our conversation, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, right? And they don't respond to you. And then later on, you do the work and a supervisor or somebody comes to you and says, hey, Pisces, this is wrong. Why would you do it this way? And the person that trained you say, well, I showed Pisces. I told Pisces. I don't know why they did it that way. And you say, nope, you told me to do X, Y, Z, and I did X, Y, Z. Well, Pisces, I guess that's what you understood, but it's not my fault if you understood wrong. And then you're like, oh, okay, really? Well, I sent you this email. And I told you that I understood X, Y, Z. You never wrote me back. You never corrected me, right? That way you have your tracks covered. That way you have your butt covered. You did your part. They should have let you know, oh no, you misunderstood. Or that's not what I said, right? Also, if you're doing something in terms of self-employment or projects, be careful what you're sharing with other people, because they might try to steal your ideas. They might try to, steal your idea and do it for themselves. So if you're doing something creative or in terms of self-employment, I know sometimes we want to, get ideas from other people and say, hey, do you think this would be good? Or what would you think of something like this? Meanwhile, they're trying to steal it. So just be careful and just be cautious. The next card that's coming up here for you is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is going to be the pursuit of the things that make the heart smile, the pursuit of beauty, the pursuit of inspiration. I know a lot of people are used to watching love and romance readings, so Knight of Cups gets a bad rap as somebody who is like a playboy or a Don Juan or a player, and that can definitely be the case from time to time, depending on the situation, but we're not looking at love and romance. And so Knight of Cups in this sense is going to be the pursuit of beauty, the pursuit of what makes us happy. This could also be, Pisces, where you're like, life is too short and I want to be happy. I'm not going to put up with this stuff. I'm not going to put up with this drama. I'm not going to put up with people trying to lie to me. I'm not going to put up with people trying to, compete with me. I'm going to do me. I'm going to be happy. I'm putting my focus and attention on the things I enjoy doing. And so you're not letting it eat you up like you would have in the past. So in other words, I feel like you're in this place, Pisces, where you're like deciding that I'm not going to give this person or this situation real estate in my mind. They're not going to get to live in my head rent free. So maybe some of you Pisces in the past, when things would happen or situations would happen, or you were embarrassed by something or hurt by something, maybe it was really hard for you not to keep replaying it in your head. Maybe you would ruminate over it. I don't want to say obsess, but like you just couldn't get it out of your head. In this full moon cycle, a lot of you Pisces are breaking out of that habit. You're breaking out of that, pattern to where you're not going to ruminate over things anymore. You're not going to obsess about them. You're not going to relive them and feel hurt and feel embarrassed and lose sleep over it. You're like, no, I'm going to be happy, because at the end of the day, shame on them. Not shame on me, shame on them. It has nothing to do with me not being good enough. They're just slimy, disgusting people, and I'm not going to give them any space in my life. I'm not going to give them my time. I'm not going to give them my mental energy. I'm going to focus on the things that inspire me. Another message, I feel like the Knight of Cups is coming up, Pisces, that a lot of you are going to release through creativity, like picking up like little creative hobbies. And it's going to be very healing for you and opening you up to receive. So maybe you're getting into music. Maybe you're learning how to play a musical instrument or singing. Or maybe you're starting to paint or draw or do some kind of writing, okay? Whatever it might be, you may be, or collage, or a resin, epoxy resin, or whatever it might be. You may just be getting into some kind of art, and this is going to be a big part of lifting your spirit and helping you kind of decompress from stressful situations in work. Especially those of you who are focusing right now on your career or your own business, self-employment. You're going to have people gunning for you. You're going to have people competing with you. And this can be very hurtful for Pisces, because Pisces is friendly. Pisces doesn't go around starting mess with people. And so your way to just not let it get to you and to be able to decompress from the stressfulness of that, a lot of you are going to be putting time and energy into creative hobbies and projects. The next card that's coming up for Pisces, is the High Priestess. And there's definitely Pisces energy here. So when I'm reading for somebody and their major arcana comes up, this is you coming into your authenticity. This is you coming into your power. This is you embracing yourself and shaking away the conditioning and the programming. We all hear in our life, oh, don't be so much this way, be more that way. This is shaking off that conditioning, remembering who you are on a soul level and loving that person and not feeling like you have to change. And the things that you thought were weaknesses about you, you're realizing these are actually strengths. These are actually valuable tools that I can use when put in the right direction. So it's very positive. This is also coming into your confidence, your inner knowing, increased intuition, learning to trust your intuition. This is very self-sufficient, very confident energy with the High Priestess. One thing to keep in mind when you're in High Priestess energy, you're going to attract a lot of people. People are going to be very persistent trying to get close to you, whether it is to collaborate with you or be your friend or try to pull you into bed or into a relationship. And one thing the High Priestess has to learn is that not everybody who wants you gets to have you. Not everybody who wants the High Priestess gets to have the High Priestess, right? There's a certain kind of you got to earn your place here. I'm not just going to go willy-nilly letting somebody in because they keep asking me or they keep begging me, because these are people that might be trying to court you and feed off your energy. And so you're going to become a better judge of character, Pisces. And when people do lousy things, you're not letting it get to you anymore. You're not taking it personally anymore. Okay? So it is very beautiful energy in this way. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks this might resonate more than your sun sign. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Love readings for December are linked in the description. 2022 12-month forecasts. I'm offering on the Calendly page if you want to book a private 12-month forecast for 2022. I'm halfway through the zodiac wheel for the ones I'm posting on YouTube. I'll get the other half up soon, but I also have linked in the description of the video the 12-month 2020 forecasts that have been completed as of the time of this video. And I'm going to keep adding to that same playlist, so keep checking it because they should all be up before the next weekly forecast. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Take care, my dears. Be well.